really want no coffee and no tea this morning. I just wanted to get up and come outside, talk to my little sugar woogers and my beautiful butterflies, because I was on one this morning when I woke up. Y'all sent me a topic. I don't know whether I should be talking about this topic or not, because y'all be sending me hard topics and stuff, and I got to figure out how to bring the commentary and research the commentary and all that. I'm really getting tired of all this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Man, out here cleaning the pool this morning, trying to get things together. I don't know why, because it's still looking like it's going to rain. Yeah. What's up, yo? Good morning, honey. I'm here. I'm here too. The Lord woke me up this morning. I say, ooh, let me come out here and talk to my sugar woogers, because I got business to take care of the rest of the day. I don't know if I'm coming out here tonight either. I got things to do. I ain't got no place to go, but I damn sure got to take care of some business before it take care of me. This man is cleaning his pool, y'all. Why is he wasting his time when it's gonna rain? I ain't lying to y'all. He out here just cleaning up. It's got things going on. Look at here. Hold on. Look, never seen him before. He ain't the same person to be here. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, what my peoples this morning? Y'all better get used to me just popping on. I ain't gonna be out here talking to myself, just me and yo. But yo, we got this. If we have to talk to ourselves, we will talk to ourselves. We don't care. Okay. Well, there they go. They coming. Okay. So y'all be giving me all these old off-brand topics to talk about. What's going on, Miss Jackie Johnson? And then I got to figure out how I'm gonna bring it to you without hurting anybody's feelings, because I get silly. I had people come and say, I'm leaving you because I thought you was better than that. I am better than that. You going to a challenge that's worse than me. You just don't know. You'll find out. Going on over there. All right, I ain't got nothing to say. One way or the other. I ain't holding you hostage. Move on. Y'all I can't with me sometime. But anyway, I thought this morning would be a good time to talk about menopause. Okay? They ain't in here. Nuh-uh. The one that asked me to talk about it ain't in here. But all y'all that are in here need to go get your neighbor, your cousin, your aunties, your sister, your brother, men too. They need to be up in here listening to this morning. Because if y'all with a woman that's perimenopausal, menopausal, or postmenopausal, your ass gonna go through it too. They ain't got no mercy on nobody, little children, old folks. That's a terrible situation in life that women have to go through. And sometimes I often wonder, why did God create woman to go through everything? She got to have the menstrual cycle. She got to have the babies. She got to go through menopause. Because we strong, that's why. I figured that stuff out. Can't no man go through all that stuff. Tough as they think they are. Lay them on that table and put a baby in them and tell them to push it out. They ain't going to be able to do it. Uh-uh. No. That's why he created one man, okay? Because he knew men are full of physical strength. But it takes physical strength and mental strength and every kind of other strength to do the things I just talked to y'all about. Who all coming up in here? Hey, Marissa, how you doing? Marissa know what I'm talking about, okay? It's going to be some women up in here. They know what I'm talking about. They done been through this stuff or they going through this stuff. It ain't nothing nice either. What's up, Carl? I think I saw you, and LaWanda. I think I saw y'all coming up in here. And hello to everybody coming up in here this morning. So y'all, first of all, for those who don't know, ain't been there yet, trust me, if you live long enough, you're going to go there. It's very few women in life escape menopause. And by the way, while I'm thinking, I'm just all over the place this morning, 'cause I got a lot of things rolling through my head. I couldn't think of the name of the car last night. I said it was a C something, and that kind of confused Blessing when I said the car was $120, $20,000. It ain't no C nothing. That's the bottom of the line, if I'm not mistaken. It was a SLC. I knew it was a C in there somewhere, but the C was on the end, not at the beginning. That's why it cost so much. Now let's get off last night's stuff and get back to this morning stuff. I'm talking about menopause this morning, because that's what one of the subscribers who ain't in here this morning asked me to talk about. Now, I ain't going to be talking about this stuff if y'all ain't going to come over here and hear it. Y'all be wasting my time, okay? I could be in there making my coffee, which I ain't made this morning. I could be messing with these men down here at the pool and getting acquainted with this new one so he'll know what's shaking up here, right here, okay? We ain't having no stuff. That old one over there. He trying to act like he don't see me. He's scared I'm going to ask him to do something. I am. What's up, Miss Aretha? I'm glad you're here. So, I'm trying to stall for a minute to get these folks time to come in that wanted to hear about menopause. But I'm going to keep on talking. I'm on one this morning. Y'all can go ahead and on laugh. And you say, well, Ms.V, menopause ain't no laughing matter. It is to me, because I done been there and done that. You gonna wish you was on the backside of it like me, so you could laugh too, because it ain't nothing nice. Now, Mama V, go make you a nice cup of coffee. No, I really don't want to. I'm trying to break some of these habits I got going on. They ain't bad habits, but, every morning I got to get up and have a cup of coffee. I'm trying to be strong, Marissa. I'm trying to, Everything's so expensive anyway. I went to buy the coffee, and they wanted, was it $14 for that can of coffee? At Sam's, that big one, I was like, man, I don't even need coffee no more. They gonna make me go on a diet. They gonna make me lose weight. They gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here. What's up? What's up? How you doing? I'm on live, so I'm staying over here. I'm gonna let you do your thing, okay? All right. He looked up and he was like, menopause ain't no joke. Oh, you know about it, huh, Carla? Sure ain't. It slipped up on me by surprise. I'm out there just being me, hip popping around, doing me, having fun, taking care of my business, and all of a sudden it jumped on me. I said, whoa, what is this? Got me feeling crazy up in here, just sweating like a goose. Attitude bad as hell. I be detecting some women out here on social media going through it. Because I've been there and I know the signs. But it's a natural decline in your reproductive hormones when a woman reaches, her 40s and 50s. That's when it usually started. It actually starts in your late 30s, preparing your body for it. But when you actually start going through it, it's going to be in your 40s and will continue on through your 50s. And some people go through it a long time. If you already a little shaky before it starts, you're not going to make it. It ain't going to be an easy journey for you. Yeah, you're going to lose a lot of friends along the way. You're going to lose a lot of aunties, a lot of uncles, a lot of classmates. Everybody finna walk away from you. Because you're already a little off before it starts. Well, you need to get your life in order. Now, all that foolery, all that back and forth, and all that, baby, it'll probably lock you up. I'm telling you, you better get your life in order. Menopause is signaled by 12 months before menstruation begins. Now, I'm telling you everything you need to know. It's up to you to listen, and it's up to you to adhere to what I'm saying, or you gonna lose your mind up in here, up in here. I'm telling you, I'm trying to make this stuff comical, but it's serious as hell. It ain't no joke. All right? Keep living. Keep talking about old folks, and you gonna be glad when you get to be an old folks. Yeah, because it's gonna tear your butt up. Yes, it is. There's treatment out there that can help. But this condition can't be cured. No, 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 no. Ain't no cure for it. It's a natural body function, a natural body process. God built you like that. They ain't brought no shot or no pill that cured it yet. Mm-mm. It's usually self-diagnosable. There are lab tests and imaging that's often required. Ain't no cure up in here. Medical science has come a long ways, but they ain't cured that yet, and I don't think they are going to without messing up your body completely. Uh-huh. I'm gonna get to y'all's comments. It's usually what I'm gonna say, like something that just gradually happens. But then when it hits, it's like, boom, I'm here, baby. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Go through it like everybody else. And I want y'all to know too that this is for informational purposes only. Consult your local doctor and reference him if you feel like you're going through it. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Because those who have been through it know I ain't lying to you. I'm trying to laugh you through it. But when you go through it, it ain't no laughter at all, period. Okay, let's see. All right, hold on. Here we go. Carol says, menopause ain't no joke. Oh, that's Carla. Sure ain't, baby. Mm-mm. And y'all, I'm getting depressed out here what I see in the sun every day. I put my sunshades on thinking the sun was going to come. It ain't coming. Mr. say menopause is real, about as real as anything else in the world you'll ever come in contact with. I'm 61. I've been through it all. Ooh, that's so good. There they go, trying to call me. Turn this phone down. It never fails. Leave me alone. Talking to my sugar woogers about something serious over here. It all also 4 major traumatic surgeries. Wow. God bless your soul. Marissa, can't wait to get there. You can't wait to get there? What's wrong with you? I'm making sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. You say you can't wait to get there because going through it is no. Oh, you can't wait to get to post and get past post-menopause. I get you. I get what you're saying. I had to take my sunshades on, make sure I was reading that stuff right. Uh-huh. But the sun ain't out, y'all, but it's a glare on my eyes since I had cataract surgery. I got those lenses in there. And it kind of hurts when it's overcast like that. Yeah. My feet get so hot, I put it on my man. Whoa-wee. She stayed laughing. I used to do some crazy stuff. Like I would bring a little old igloo by the bed. I'd have cold packs in there. I had kept in the freezer all night. So when it hit in the middle of the morning, I could take that cold pack. I could just reach down on the side of the bed, take it out, lay it up under my foot. And when your feet cool off, your head cool off, your body gonna cool off. The rest of the body, I never found where it mattered. But I thank God I'm over here on this side where I can just look at folks and say, Lord, I feel sorry for you, but better you than me. No, I don't never want to go back to that. Carla, I am 61, also Misty. And baby, some people go through it a shorter time than others. Some people, it take a long time, baby. I was one of them long time baby people. Can't about tell me nothing about it. And then I had to get up every morning to go deal with women coming up into a beauty shop. What a nightmare that could have been. Stay focused. You know it's going to hit you. You already over this hot stove with these curling irons. I'm talking about the Marcells, the ones you put up in the oven. That wasn't no fun. They coming in that menopause, or you menopause. That could have been a nightmare. Thank you, Lord, I made it through. Ooh, you're probably seeing 200 to 300 women a week, easy, because it's more than just me up in there. I wish y'all could see this man, what he got on. He got on some Bermuda shorts with some boots. But he doing his job. At least he working. Let me get on back over here to y'all. Okay. How about going to bed with a ponytail and waking up looking like Don King? I tell you. And you don't even care. You don't care who laughing at you. You don't care who talking about you. You just want relief. You just want to stop all this foolish. Your mind get crazy because you ain't sleeping. You stuff to say and do anything. That's why women in their 40s and 50s who are going through that stuff, like I say, I done been there. I can just about tell what's wrong with you. It's going to be hard for you to keep a man satisfied. They want to get away from you. You acting foolish. You talking foolish. Mm-mm. So most women experience this stuff, between 45 and 55 years of age. that Marissa, that was too funny talking about how about going to bed with a ponytail and waking up to a Don King, like a Don King nightmare. That's what it would be. Okay, Kara Anna. Hey, Ms.V in chat. The only good thing about menopause is not having that monthly break visit. Yeah, yeah. And then at the very beginning in perimenopause, you'll be spotty when it's getting ready to leave. And that can be irritating too because you always got to protect your panty liners and stuff like that. And that's the beginning of the craziness when it's starting right there. All right. Yo-Yo say she shared it. Okay, yeah, thank you, Yo-Yo, because I'm telling you, this needs to spread across the world. Some of y'all don't know what you're dealing with. Y'all think y'all bad. I'm going to see how bad y'all are. When it wake you up and slap you upside your head about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And you got a man and you wake up and he ain't there. That's what happened. You got too crazy. And you can't control it. Mm-mm. I'm 55, says Miss Aretha, and still getting my monthly every month. My mood swings are out of control, and I can't stand myself at times. Now, see, you're a very small woman. When you know you can't stand yourself, you know you got sense enough to know that other people can't stand you either. Just stay out from around folks. Wave at them from a distance. Don't be trying to hook up with people and all that stuff. Because at some point, y'all going to fall out too. Because if you're dealing with people, I always dealt with younger people all my life that was younger than me. They like being around me. I was the cool mama. I am the cool grandma. And I don't know. That's just the way my life was set. I always loved being around older people myself, but younger people always came around me. Because they was going to, like, Ms.V finna tell it like it is. And I am. Well, I'm going to lie to you. And, when I was going through it, I'd be telling them, y'all coming up under me if y'all want to. Now, I ain't responsible for my actions. How I act today, I'm not responsible. I ain't had no sleep last night. I done went to work today and dealt with all these women who are, a lot of them going through it too. I done dealt with teenagers all day. I done dealt with children coming in here. I done dealt with all them men up there in that barbershop. And the best thing y'all can do is go on about your business. But if you want to sit around, that's on you. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay? Marissa say, Carla, it really ain't. What did Carla say? Oh, I remember what Carla said. Okay, moving on. LaWanna said, facts, baby. And I didn't find nothing for a long time to help me. And I don't know why I can never remember what the name of that medication was, but it's a medication that they gave to people who were going through depression during my menopause. This doctor I was seeing in Baltimore, when I went to her, she was the one who prescribed this medication, and within a week, I want to say, all that frustration and irritation and all the stuff I was going through, it just subsided. I was back to my cool old laid back self. But I'm gonna hurt somebody going through menopause. Somebody had to give me something. Yeah, I've never been a violent person before, but I'm finna go upside somebody. It'll make you do that. Yeah, it will. Make you think you the wicked witch of the west. You could be a lion roaring one minute, a lion, a tiger, and a bear all in the same breath. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. Gotta catch yourself. Mr. Singh, the hot flashes and night sweats and mood swings and the body changes. Yes, all in the same. They can be all at the same time. You gotta be a strong woman to get through this. A lot of women don't make it. They lose their mind, just like the topic say. About to make me lose my mind up in here. You gotta do a lot of praying. You gotta do a lot of everything. You gotta get to a doctor, get some kind of help. Try to understand. You can't just sit there and fight that stuff on and be sitting up there fanning and going on. That fanning ain't gonna do no good but drive the sweat. That's all it's gonna do. That's inward heat. You stand up in front of the air conditioner if you want to. It's got to go through whatever seconds or minutes it's going to take to get through it. Yep. Oh, I don't know. Let's see who else got something to say here. Ms.V, I like those glasses. Thank you. They old. Who made these glasses? This on the side right there. Who did it? Louis Vuitton. That who did it? Okay. I think that's who did it. Carla, Miss V, I used to take meds from the doc to calm the symptoms, but did not cure it. Ain't no cure for it. I tell you that. It's a part of life, just like you got to go through a menstrual cycle when you're young. Just like when you get pregnant, you got to have the baby one way or the other, whether it's a C-section or whether you have it natural or whether you have some medication to help you have it. The baby got to come out of you. It can't stay in you forever, okay? It's just a part of life. And you're not going to stay young forever. And those people who just ain't too stable in the beginning, you going to be real unstable before it's over with. Go get her. How you doing? Good morning, Miss V. Is it raining by you? It's not raining. It's looking like it. Okay, like you got a little sunlight over on that side, but then the sky over me is kind of dark. Then you got, it's just in areas. And I went down yesterday to get me a pedicure in Texas City yesterday, and before I left out of there, it was raining. But as soon as I got on the highway coming home, it wasn't raining. But it's been looking like this all week long. Just overcast. It's kind of bad. I'm sitting up here watching this man clean this pool. He a newcomer to the complex. Okay, Carla says, my husband has been great because I let him know when it started and what would happen. That's good. Because a lot of men don't understand it. And you need to explain it to them or sit them down in front of a computer and turn it on. Pull up menopause and say, read this, honey, so you can try to understand and help me with what I'm going through. Okay? Because they just gonna think you acting real crazy. And I'm sure, and I ain't never did no research on this, but I'm sure it's a lot of divorces that go on during menopause. Because people just can't, they don't know how to deal with it. They don't understand it. They don't know what you're going through, so they just get up and they just leave. Yeah. Okay. Go get herself. Oh, okay. You've answered my question. All right. Jackie said, my question is, what age does it stop? It starts at 40 and it stops usually somewhere around 55, before 60. Some women go through it longer than others, and some women have a short cycle that they'll go through menopause. It all depends on you, your genetics, what's in your biological cycle from passed on from generations before. But you're usually gonna follow whatever your mama went through. It's usually gonna be something very similar. I was an oddball because my mom had had some head surgery, brain surgery when I was little. So she didn't actually go through menopause. She had a baby when she started menopause, my little sister. So I didn't really have a pattern to follow. And when I started it, all my aunts had passed away. I don't have any aunties anymore. Okay? So I had nobody to go and even confer with. I just had to go through it. Most of them left in the 90s. Uh-huh. And that's when I started going through it, in the 90s. So I just had to do what I had to do. Good morning, Jennifer. How you doing, Jennifer? I hope I ain't missed nobody. Right. Okay, Missed is the weather reporter. Here she go. Rain today, Friday and Saturday in Houston, Texas. It's a great day. Yeah, it is. It ain't nice. And this overcast stuff really hurts my eyes because I had the lens put in there. So it's like you got a contact in your eyes all the time. And it's like a glare on them when it's like this. I'd rather have full sun than to be sitting up out here overcast with some sunshades on. But I got to do what I got to do to protect my eyes, okay? Okay. I started perimenopause in my early 30s. Wow, you started young. It's usually in the late 30s. But you just got to remember, it's a natural part of your biological aging. And menopause is caused by a loss of ovarian follicle function and a decline in circulatory blood levels. Okay, that's really what it is. It's preparing in the beginning when you start menstruating. That is preparing your body to have a baby. Okay, that's why you have cycles, and it's cleansing your body every month. That's why I personally don't feel like it's good for these people to go up there and start taking these shots not to have it unless you don't want to have no children. It's a natural thing for your body to cleanse itself once a month. Why would you stop it just because you want to have outside of extra pleasures? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good. Let your body go through natural cycles in life. You'll be better off. It's a transition that you just got to go through. It can be gradual. It usually, in the beginning, it starts with very mild changes, and then it can get to be very, very intense before it's over with. Let's see what you're saying. Go get her. My mom is 77 and I'm 56. We've never had hot flashes. I told you there's a very few that never go through it. You're blessed. Get on your knees right now and thank the good Lord. Girl, you don't have a clue what you could have gone through. Okay? Nor menstrual cramps. You need to go down in the history books. Ain't so few women that can get out here and honestly say that. Most women have suffered with menstrual cramps during their early years of going through menstrual cycle, and then having the babies in the middle, and then turn around and having to go through menopause on the end. That is enough to make you Hercules. You almost got to be Hercules to go through all that stuff. Blessings to you, go getter. Okay. Jennifer Jones, Ms.V, Fannie Wan. Who is Fannie Wan? Jennifer? Okay. Did I miss her? Is that what you're telling me? Hey, Chef Mac, thank you for coming in. And I'm going to tell you something else, too. It don't care whether you heterosexual homosexual, the other sexual, when decides to hit you upside your head, it does not discriminate. What's up? Hey, I'm on live. This is a little guy who came up and fixed my pictures. Um, let's see. Luana is laughing. Carol, what y'all laughing at? Luana's agreeing with. I mean, who is that? Marissa's agreeing with me. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? Brittany, I heard you over there one day too. I think you might need to go and check and see if you in menopause, because you might be going through it. You're at that age. No. Well, you could be. You still in your 30s, but you late 30s, so you could be. You check it out. See if that's what's going on. And it's caused by a natural declining in reproductive hormones. This is just the way your body was set up. Okay, when God created it, He set it up like this. Now, if you get there, you might want to ask Him why He did that to you. Okay, why some people like Go Getter didn't go through nothing, but other people almost lost their minds. You might want to ask these questions. Okay, I'm trying to get to y'all's comment. I'd rather have the monthly menopause. Sounds like what? I'd rather have the monthly. Oh, let me read that right, because I thought you were saying I'd rather have menopause. Sounds like it. You'll get there. Hopefully you'll be like Go Getter. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing nice. Starting in your late 30s and then could go on up to 60. No, indeed. It's your hormones that regulate your menstrual cycle. So when fertility starts to decline, that's when it's gonna start happening. I'm trying to make a little sense for you. I ain't no doctor, but I'm trying to explain it to you from layman's terms, from somebody who went through it, and it wasn't nice to me. It was ugly for days, for weeks, for months, for years. Yeah. Okay. Tajista done bust out laughing. Keep laughing. Okay. No, Carol Anna's laughing at Tajista. Okay. Y'all laughing. And that's good. You can laugh now. I hope you can laugh your way through it. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. I ain't lying. Uh-uh. People out here wishing death on people. You be better off wishing menopause on people, because once a person die, they ain't feeling no pain. That's kind of stupid to me. Wish something on somebody that could irritate the hell out of them while they still living. Y'all so dumb out here. Y'all can say the dumbest things. I just can't with y'all. Jennifer, I'm doing better. Thanks for asking. Carla, you been sick? Okay. Jennifer said, Carla, good. You be ready to put those heels on. That's right. Carla likes to dance. Ms.V go over there every now and then and sit down by the pool and watch them dance. She ain't getting out there hurting her knees and putting no heels on. I come in there shaking the tail feather and go sit my ass right on down. And them nightclubs y'all got out here on YouTube. I haven't asked for medication yet. This is Carol Anna. I worked out. And, oh, that's one of the things I needed to tell you. Thank you, Carol Anna, for saying that. What else you said? I work out and have learned to center myself to help with the mood changes. Working out helps because you burning up a lot of energy and stuff. And I don't know. It just said a lot of physical activities, running, swimming. What else did I find helped? A lot. Like going in the weight rooms, lifting weights, exercising. You got to burn, just like, I guess, burning off calories. That just helps with all of what you're going through in menopause. Typically, women, from what I read, experience this between 45 and 55 years of age. It's called a midlife crisis. Now, do you see why it's called a midlife crisis? Because it is. All right, y'all still speaking. I'm trying to get to a comment here. Marissa say mood swings. I am a Gemini. I was born with it. Laughing. So it's normal for me. See, I'm not into the zodiac signs and all of that. I just never really studied it, never got into it, never really believed it. Me, myself, I'm just telling y'all, I just feel like there's 12 signs. There's trillions of people in the world. So all these people gonna fall under 12 signs. And ain't none of them, you can find Geminis that's not alike. You can find each one of them signs, you can find people that fall outside of it, way outside of it. I'm what y'all told me I was, a Pisces? I don't think I act like no other Pisces out here. Probably if you hadn't asked, you would have known what I was. I'm all over the place. Uh-uh. I can act like this one, act like it depends on what setting I'm in, what mood I'm in. I'm not no typical then. I'm gonna put it that way. If I'm supposed to be that, I'm not typical. All right. Mm-mm. Okay. Sting of the Black. Sting, where you been? I'm so glad you back. I've been missing you. I know you got blocked over here by accident. And I'm sorry about that. I went and unblocked you and you still didn't come back. So welcome back, baby. You've been with me for 9 whole months. Don't be leaving me now. I come up that road. She don't live about 25 minutes up the road. I park and wait on you to come in. I don't know which one you live in, but I'll figure it out, okay? I do my investigative work. Welcome, Sting, and thank you for being a sugar wooger for 9 months. Okay. All right, I'm looking for another comment. The real yo-yo say good morning to everyone coming in. Uh, to just, oh, you done change your mind now talking about menopause. Please skip me. I know that's right. Get on your knees and ask the Lord every night when you say your prayers for you, your family, your friends, whoever you praying for and about. Lord, please let me be like go-getter and her mama. I do not want this. You just don't. I just can't express it enough, you know. It's bad news, y'all. Brittany said, I've been over here for a month. Hold on, Ms.V. I am a beautiful butterfly, too. I appreciate y'all. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's see how you pronounce your name. Yo L222. Your skin is beautiful. God has blessed you with such beauty. I thank you. I have always had pretty good skin, and believe it or not, my father didn't have good skin. It came from the mother side of the family. In his younger years, he had acne. Um, and then, over the years, it cleared up. And probably during the time I came along, he was in his late 30s. No, yeah, he would have been in his late 30s. And my mom would have been in her early 30s. But all the sisters, all my mom's family had really, really good skin. But my dad was an oddball in his family because he was the only one who had poor skin when he was younger. But it cleared up as he aged. Yeah, but thank you. And welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. It's not bad for 70. Okay? And I don't do a whole lot either. I clean my face, wash my face. I've never used soap on my face ever because that dries it out. And as you age, you're going to dry out. Everything going to dry up. The vaginal area, your skin, your face. I used to have normal skin. Now I do have to put on moisturizer throughout the day. Because if not, it's going to start cracking, and I've already got the laugh lines that have come in. I frown all the time, so I got a few frown lines up there. But you just got to start putting moisturizer on it as you age. Yeah. Find you one that don't look so greasy. My mother had her monthly till she was in her 50s. Yeah, some people go with that a long time too. It just all depends on your body and your composition, your makeup. Y'all opening up the pool? No. Y'all just cleaning it so it'll look good? Yeah, I've owned two pools before. You do have to maintain them. All the leaves and stuff get trapped up in there, mess up your filtration system. Um, Thank you, Brittany and Sting, for renewing your membership, says Yo Yo. Okay, I'm trying to see where I am. Myra, are you in the bushes? Myra needs to come out the bushes because she was suffering with it bad. I don't know what Myra. She told me she was going to call me. I think that was last week. But I do know what she's going through. Um, she's busy right now, her and her husband both. So, let her do her right now. Okay. Um, I'm not making excuses for her because she be out here on other channels in the bushes and stuff too. But she is busy right now. Kara, good morning. How you doing? Miss McCain, welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Come on in the building. Let's talk about it. Sting said to just, I'm glad to be seen. I'm sorry. That happened by mistake. One of my moderators um, blocked Sting by mistake. And then I had to go downstairs to get on the computer to unblock her. And I don't have no other means of talking this thing other than out here on YouTube. So I don't know if it took her a while to realize that she was unblocked. Okay. Hey, Alyssa, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Okay. The real Yo-Yo. These trolls, y'all gone. Thank you, Yo-Yo. I appreciate that. I wish there was some way. Now, they changing up everything else out here on YouTube. Why don't you change up that? Why don't you put some kind of block so once they block forever? Or when I say not made for kids, why are you letting them up in here? And a lot of them are kids. Because ain't nobody else got no reason to be over here trolling when we talking about a serious subject like menopause. You real dumb if you over here and you a woman trolling, because ain't no man gonna do no stuff like that. And think you gonna irritate me? What goes around comes around. Troll today and get trolled tomorrow by menopause. Yeah, it's coming for you. Keep on. There's always ways of getting back, and I don't do it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That was created before I got here. Morning to all the sugar woogers and butterflies. Hope everyone is well. Blessings. Happy it's Friday. You are what you doing then this weekend. Y'all, I said I ain't know what I was going to do. I done told y'all I stopped planning in my old age. I get a call last night. I ain't been to church in 2 Sundays. Two people done passed. I'm like, we gotta grow our church because everybody old is leaving there. Two funerals in one Saturday tomorrow. One at 11, one at 2. And you think I got time to be out here with all the foolery? Ain't nobody got time to be out here with the foolery. Because ain't nothing promising that you're going to even live to get old. Mm-mm. Nothing whatsoever. Better get a grip. Let's see. We're getting nice weather now on Virginia Beach. I went through there when we moved up to Baltimore. We were in the Ryder truck and we stopped on Virginia Beach. But we only spent the night there in the hotel to give us a break before we drove on into Baltimore. But that's a beautiful beach there. And I like the people. We drove up and they was having some kind of street dance there by the beach. Baby, we got out and got right in there with them. Didn't know nobody. People just come up and start dancing because everybody dance with everybody now. Girls, girls, boys, boys. It don't matter. Go out there and dance by yourself. So I just got busy. Oh yeah, sure did. Because that's who I am. Brittany say, yo, I'm supporting Ms.V. funny self. Brittany, you talking about I'm funny all the time. I be trying to get on some serious stuff. I've been trying to talk about menopause and be serious about the menopause. Y'all won't let me be serious out here. Be trying. Y'all call me the new mom's Mabel of YouTube, okay? I'm looking for a comment. I'm trying to read y'all. Miss Millie is in the building and she says, blessings to my moderator team. Love to all. I'm glad you made it back yesterday. You and your husband flew up to somewhere yesterday for an hour for a business meeting. He's a great pilot. He got you back home. That's a good thing. On your little plane. I likes that. I ain't getting on there with you though, ain't you? I'm scared of them little planes. Mm-mm. No. I'm just wave at y'all when y'all leave. I like them big planes. I don't like them little bitty ones. Nah, that's not for me. Uh-uh. That's why when I was on them regionals, I was like, I got to get off these regional planes. They too little. They ain't but 150 seats. I like them big Molly Whoppers. Yeah. Either way it go, when you go down, your chance of survival is a rare percentage, but I don't know. It's just something about them big bad boys when they get them up in the air and get them to moving. And I think I like people. It's a lot of people on them big planes. You know, you have 300-400 people on them big planes. That's why I like them. I cut up. Can you imagine me as your flight attendant? Coffee, tea, or me? Hello, my name is V. I did. Uh-huh. I had fun when I was up there in school, on the plane, everything. I had myself some fun. I ain't changed. Uh-huh. And people love me too. Let's see. Meant to say your membership. Okay, y'all talking together about the membership. Jennifer Jones say Fannie Willis, the DA from Georgia. I don't know what about that, Jennifer. We'll have to talk about that. I have to go look up what's going on with Fannie Willis. Is she in the chat? What happened? I don't know nothing about that. I really don't. Okay, let's move it on. Let's keep it moving here. Big Cap, what's going on? Hey, Ms.V, real quick. Why do us stand-up brothers gotta fix the community we didn't break without compensation? They not even saying thank you. Well, my take on that would be is I think they've already stereotyped the ghetto boys. That's what I'm going to call them, okay? That they going to tear up. They ain't going to fix up. And if you notice, they try to keep them together. You know, I noticed in Baltimore, they all live in a certain area. The nicer areas, you ain't see them in. They didn't hang downtown too much unless they was going over there to their little clinic when they was trying to get them some legal drugs, you know. They got the clinic set up right downtown Baltimore, over by Lexington Market, where they can go over there if they can't find the street drugs and claim they trying to get off of it so they can get some drug, period. But they all live right there together and they generational. Now, you got pride. You probably grew up from the way you were talking, having something, or were taught to take care and have something. And that's why you got to do it, because you can't stand to see it like that. But I don't think I will ever see it in my lifetime where the majority of the hood is cleaned up. They start early because it's a generational thing. I saw row homes where the mama, the grandmama, everybody just stay there. They don't even try to move. To me, I'd be trying to get up out of there. And why do you think I want to live like this? You ain't got nobody in no other state, in no other place that can call you and ask you to come there. You ain't educated yourself enough to find nothing to do. You can't get on the trash truck. That ain't a bad job. They make money. Might not be the cleanest job. Might not be the safest job, hanging off the back of a track truck. But you forever got a job. Somebody got to do it. I can't answer that, Big Cap. I did the best I could do. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Come on in. We'll talk about it. I give you the best I can. And that's all I can do. What's up, T, baby? What's going on, Miss Hall? All right. Carla Boo, how you doing? That's from Sting. Sting, welcome back. Okay. Let's see. Real Yo-Yo is speaking to Jenny on the block. All right. So Let's see what else we're going to talk about on menopause. Y'all pretty much know about this stuff. Ain't much I can say. You know the signs, you know the symptoms, you know why you having it. Um, like I had already said, very few people escape it. We had one in here today. Go get her. Her and her mama made the great escape. Kudos to you, baby. I ain't mad at you at all. The menopause transition can be so long. For one thing, it can be up to 7 to 14 years. It's a long ass time. 7 to 14 years. You done half raised your children and almost got them out the house in 14 years. You ain't got but 4 more years to go, and they out the house. One way or the other. Yeah. Let's see. I'm 40, Miss V. Are you? And I'm going to make me an appointment because I haven't had my monthly since November. Oh, you better. Glad you mentioned that. Usually, if you go a year, then without having a cycle, you are into menopause. You may be into perimenopause right now. Okay, Brittany, going through it if you ain't pregnant. Okay, just make sure you ain't pregnant. All right. If you ain't pregnant, that might be the beginning of it right there. So I'm glad you a little comedy person, a little comedian, and you like to kid laugh because you're going to need all that to get through it. But yeah, make you an appointment for sure and go find out what's wrong with you because that's 2 months. Okay? Make sure your estrogen levels and all that is right. It could be a lot of things going on. And the treatments depends on the severity of it, but there ain't no cure. I keep telling you that. And the treatments only focus on your vaginal dryness and trying to get you from doing the sweating, but it's just something your body is just gonna have to go through. I'm not lying, I kid you not. So, like I say, your vaginal area, all of that's gonna dry out. All you can do is get you some lubricants, and you need to start explaining all that stuff to your partner, your friend, your husband, because they ain't gonna understand it. If nobody has sit down and taught them, or they haven't educated themselves on it, they're not gonna understand it either. Mm-mm. And God knows you don't want them to leave you if they decent. All right. Let's see. Moving on. Brittany, yes, please get that check. You right, T Hall? Make sure, because it could be a whole lot. I'm not going to even think of all the things it could be because I don't want to scare her. Just go get that check, Brittany. Okay? Okay. Moving on for a comment here. Miss Miller say, Carla Boo, I'm tired, sore. Glad it's Friday. Had a work meeting. My hubby had to fly me to yesterday, even though it was just a day. I'm sore. I found, Auntie, that those little planes are rougher rides than the big plane. Once it gets up there and it gets level off, it's just smooth. But you're in a different atmosphere. And it's a little rougher on those smaller planes. Even though it's just an hour, thank God it was just an hour. Okay? Glad you made it back. Brittany, I am T. Hall. I was happy at first, but I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. Just go get it checked and make sure it's nothing to be alarmed about. If it's just the beginning of you going through menopause, holler at me. I help walk you through it. Just keep on being comical and keep on being and incorporate it into your jokes when you out here talking about it. Yeah. Just like I can come out here and say I was about to lose my mind up in here. Because I was. Me and my husband probably would have been together. But he didn't take the time to try to understand it. Military mind, his mind is focused on routine, structural stuff, okay? No. No sympathy, no empathy. Let me get up out of here because you're getting on my nerves, okay? That's the way I took it and that's what I did. Brittany, I don't blame you. Yes, T and I are very concerned about you going to the doctor. Chef Mike said, I've been through it already. Really? You kind of young to say you done been through it already, Chef Mac. But like I say, it can start in your 30s, typically late 30s. But I had somebody come in and say it started in their early 30s. Okay. There's online help these days too, people, and there's also hormone therapy and estrogen therapy. When you go to your doctor, talk to them about all the things, because as life goes on, medical science does improve. So some of the things I may have gone through that I didn't even find help for. Like I said, this one doctor gave me medicine for depression that worked for the menopause. It stopped the night sweats. It gave me a better mindset because it was for depression. Okay, but she told me she had given it to her mother. She wouldn't give me anything she wouldn't give her mother. I trusted her, and it did work. But it still didn't stop it. I still had to go through it. But I never went through those sweats and stuff again like I had been. But let me miss a pill. Start back over just like it had never gone nowhere. Uh-huh. Holistic say to just that I'm about to scream and bust all the windows out. Every time I go to it's something else. No, you're not. You're going to settle yourself down, holistic, and realize that it could be worse. You ain't going through nothing that somebody else has not gone through. It just happened to be you. God may be using you for a test. Be strong through the test and give him the glory in the end. Because he left you here for a reason. He could have taken you and you wouldn't even be going through this. So cut the bump, get your mind back together, get it back in order, make sure you're doing the right thing, you taking the medication that you're supposed to be taking, you going to the appointments when you're supposed to go. He told you to start gaining some weight. So I was thinking the other day, after we got off the live, avocados, a fatty, what do you call it? It's good fat, in other words. So find you some stuff like that to start eating, whether you like it or whether you don't like it. You ain't gonna like everything in life. I ain't like getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning back in the day when I ain't like working 12 hours when all my friends was out partying. See, that's another reason why I wasn't partying. I was working. I ain't like working all overtime. I worked to acquire the things I acquired in life. A lot of things I didn't like in life, but now I can sit back and say, Lord, I think I'm glad I did it. Because them same people who was my age out there partying, they ain't got a lot to die today. Not even a peace of mind. They messed up. They partied too long. Party for a little while and then get your life in order. Same with you, holistic. You can do this. Sharing is caring. Hit that like button. Thank you, Yo-Yo, and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need 103 people to hit my 5K. I'm predicting Easter. Okay, let me see how my prediction's gonna go. By Easter. Okay, I'm putting it that way. Uh-huh. Hold on, y'all. Somebody's at the door. And it ain't money. Hold on. UPS on deck. Okay. I don't like these chairs. I might have to get me some new patio furniture because they don't lean back right. I just always be thinking I'm going to be falling and going on. You got to lean them all the way back to feel like the chair's steady. All right. But anyway, I ain't going to talk about the chairs because they was given to me, but I might have to replace the chairs. The table all right. But, anything else y'all want to say to me? Let's see. Y'all are still speaking. I'm getting on down here. Hey, Rena, good morning. How you doing? That's the characteristics of a Pisces. One fish swimming one way and the other fish swimming another way can never make up your mind. But that ain't me. I can make up my mind. When I do make up my mind, I think in my case with them fish swimming in opposite directions, it depends on you, Rena. You come at me the wrong way, and I'm going to swim in the opposite direction of you. That's them fish for me. You come at with me the right way, and I'm going to swim along with you. When you go wrong, I'm going to go on. That's the way I see them little fish. Like I said, I don't know nothing about them zodiac signs. I ain't never studied them, and I just don't have a lot of belief in that stuff. But that's me and the little fishes. And you interpreting it to be one fish swimming one way and one to one. That's true. That's true. I will do that. I swim with you. I swim away from you. Now it depends on you what I'm gonna do. That's just the way it is. Bottom line. I ain't got no problems with neither one of them. Upstream, downstream, the other stream. I will. There ain't no lie there. Okay. Stain said, okay, Ms.V, she laughing. Okay. Lawana, yes, yo, we are gems. Okay, y'all trying to get into that astrology stuff. You're going to need astrology going through this. You're going to need all 12 signs. I love Miss V. Too hilarious. Love her energy. Yeah. Thank you to y'all. Okay. Oh, listen, now I have to gain some weight. Yep. I saw it when you were talking about that the other day. I don't miss much, you know. I don't be running my mouth all the time. When I'm in crowds and stuff, I'm sitting back observing. I ain't saying a whole lot and getting stuff in my head about you. What you saying? My comment reader. So when I be in these other chats, I don't be too much listening to you. I be looking at what they saying. Try to figure out your personality. Why would you follow who you following? Cause you just like her. That's why. You got this holistic. I got faith in you. I gave up my fried potatoes and sweet onions. Now I got a drink, Ensure, and cook with it. Oh wow. Well, what about them other sour creams and all that really would have calories in it, but it ain't really bad calories? You need to do some research there, because me, I could gain weight. If he told me to gain weight, I could be ballooned up 20 pounds by the end of next week. I just go get me some cakes and some pies and candy and all the stuff I know I ain't supposed to have. Because sometimes I can get a sweet tooth from hell. I have to slap myself. You don't put that down. Yesterday I was in the store and I went in there to get something and passed down that candy roll, and I was like, if you even look back over there again, I'm going to slap you. Get your ass out of here. Okay? But I've not ever been a big person. I fought with my weight all my life because I came from big people with big statures. Grandfather, 300 pounds, 6'6". That's my daddy's father. My daddy wasn't a big man, but he always weighed about 240, somewhere like that. And he was barely 6 feet, probably like 5'11", 5'12", something like that. But my mom, she was never a small woman. She was mostly at 18 most of my life. I put in my head as a young girl, I want to be big like my people. I want to be a smaller statured woman. Then after I didn't grow that tall, 5'5", I'm like, no, I ain't going to be walking around here with all that weight. Then as I got older, I started realizing I don't need the weight because it's not healthy for you. I got to struggle to get up and all that. You're limited on what you can do when it comes to exercising and running around with people who are smaller people and more energy than you. So I just had to battle with it. Up and down. All my life. 5 pounds, I got to get back at it. I love your volleyball. Hi, Miss V. Oh, I love volleyball. Hi, how you doing, baby? Welcome. Come on in. Everybody welcome over here till you cut up. And then I got some moderators that'll pop you. Yeah, come on in. How you doing? Welcome. Good morning. All that. Partial hysterectomy caused me to go through it. Whoops, there it is. Angel, we went through the same thing. Mine was at 40. It wasn't a good week, and it kicked in just like that. Yep. They took the uterus and something else. Man, that is in the 90s. I can't be remembering all that stuff. Yeah, but yeah. That's when mine kicked in. And I think that's why I went through it so long. I went through it, started at 40 to probably about 57. That's a long time. Long time. And that's probably why I'm so crazy now. I mean, I had to start laughing at myself in order to get through it. Yeah. Uh-huh. The doctor here, I had the surgery here before I left to go to Baltimore. Um, in Texas City, what I don't know what the hospital called down there, Mainland something now, but it's been all kind of names. But Dr. Janice Crowder, who was next door neighbor to my child's father, did the surgery. She's no longer here now. She moved back to New York where she went to med school. But Janice did my surgery and never had no more problems with it ever since. But I wanted her to take everything, but she explained to me she couldn't do that by state law. If something is working, which was the ovaries supposed to be working at the time, she couldn't take them. I wanted her to take them so I didn't have to worry about ovarian cancer. Just take it all out. And I ain't never got to worry about none of that. But, you know, as you age, they even dry up too. Probably the size of a little pea. So you really don't have to worry about too much. Mm-hmm. Holistic. I had a partial hysterectomy at 35 and I haven't had any symptoms of menopause. You, you really don't need none. You got enough problems. And I am 57, thank goodness. No. God know how much a person can bear. You don't need anything else. You're dealing with a lot right now. I would never want you to have to go through that holistic. When I say it's bad, trust and believe me. If you don't believe nothing else, I say, believe that. There. I'm not playing with you about that. Hey, Tabitha, good morning. I am 56, been going through menopause since my 40s. I know that's right. You're a long person like me. That's a long time. But the flashes has calmed down because I don't do sugar and I limit my caffeine. Glad you brought that up. That's another thing. Sugar will set it off and caffeine will set it off. Yeah. And that was the hardest thing for me to do is stay away from the sugar and the caffeine because I love them both. Uh, you know, we just have some things in life we just tend to be more prone to like than others. In anything, men, anything. We just do. Y'all, I can't wait. I thought my appointment was this week. It ain't till the 18th. I would just keep on doctoring on it. I didn't do the onions but one time. Maybe I need to put the onions back under my feet again. I don't know. But I know I'm sick of this. Okay, Elaine called alive this morning. Hey, Elaine, welcome, welcome. Okay. Say what my blackberry is juicy, juicy. I've been through it. Ooh, Chef Mac is advertising out here this morning talking about blackberry juicy, juicy. I ain't mad at you. I don't care if mine juicy, juicy, or dry, 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 dry. I don't want no old hand that can't get it up no way, so it don't matter to me. I'ma quit. You brought it up. You started me. And you know how I am. I can't with you. Go on about your business and leave me alone. Okay. Okay. Chef is a mess. I don't use soap on my face either. I use face cleaning wipes. That's good. That way you can throw them away. Ain't no bacteria on there like using towels and all that stuff. That makes sense to me, Sting. Uh-huh. Hello from Canada. How's it going? Kelly, welcome to Just Is in here. She's from Canada too. Come on in. Y'all get acquainted. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Peace. I have fibroids. Gotta get my uterus out. Yeah, baby. What I found out when the fibroids, I had the uterus and the fibroids. That's the two things they took out of me. When it first happened, I started spotting, and then it was blocking the passage of the flow of the cycle. So it was old blood. It was real dark, and it had a smell to it. Baby, I ran to the doctor. Oh no, I ain't running around there being smelly. Something wrong too. That blood is too dark coming out there, and that's what it was. You'll be fine. I mean, they really have a handle on a lot of different surgeries now. It's just like almost in one day, out the next day. Yeah, you take it easy after you have that surgery, though. Give yourself time to heal. Um, hey, Mister, love you from Houston, Texas. Getting on down, getting on down. Why y'all take y'all trolling ass somewhere and go find y'all something to do? Y'all some miserable ass people. Peace, place, get it removed because they grow. Yeah, I have the pictures of mine that she gave me. It was a Polaroid picture back when I had mine. And it had the centimeters on it and everything. And it was getting pretty big, about the size of my fist. But I didn't feel nothing until the actual signs of the dark discharge and the cycle was stopping. So, and it was actually stopping the passage of flow. But do take care of that. I'm with you, holistic. Have you ever been to Canada? 2000, 2008, 9, 10, somewhere like that. We went up to Niagara Falls, right across from the United States side, Niagara Falls, New York. Drove over to, in fact, we drove up from Baltimore to Canada. And then a snowstorm came through, and Sister Girl wheeled on up out of there, 90, 100, whatever I could get away from, until I got to Pennsylvania. And then it was behind me. But I was running from it all the way, because if we had gotten trapped there, we would have been there for days. And that was a very, very cold winter that year, because one side of the falls had frozen up. And that was why we went over to see it, because I had never been to see Niagara Falls before. But I've never been on the United States side. I've only been on the Canadian side. Loved it. And we had plans to go over to Toronto and Montreal. But because of the storm, we had to come on up out of there. And I told my husband, no, you drive too slow. You get over there on your side and let me have the wheel. Let me go. Looking back, it's coming. He talking about I'm hungry. You just gonna be hungry. You better find you some chewing gum. And I ain't gonna get caught up in this mess. So poke facts, okay? Make sure I got that right. Sirs Poke Z. Facts. Okay, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I'm on a mission. I'm trying to go somewhere. Barry Brownie, good morning. Finally alive. That is not Korean, Japanese, or China. Baby, I don't speak none of them languages there. None of them. I ain't familiar with none of them. I went to get my nails done yesterday. They were speaking all them languages up in there. I'm like, look, I need my toes done. I ain't got all day. I want a good job. And I'm putting my headset on, and when you do something wrong, I'm going to tap you. The one I had couldn't speak her own. She couldn't understand. How long you been in the United States getting our money, and you can't even communicate with me? I got to communicate with the one in the chair over here. It's a mess, okay? It's a mess. Finally, something I can understand. Well, come on in and be a part of the conversation over here. We accept all nationalities and all folks. We just want them to speak English, okay? America's an English-speaking country. We don't want all that controversy from other countries coming in here. And you know doggone well, don't none of us know what you're talking about. We ain't playing that over here. You might be talking about us. We ain't doing it. Peace, I have no other choice. I'm scared. Don't be scared. Ain't nothing to be afraid of. Okay? They're going to put you to sleep. When you sleep, you ain't scared. Just go in there and tell them, "Hey, can y'all hurry up putting me to sleep?" But talk to the anesthesiologist and ask him, "How long you been doing this? Where your credentials?" Because I want to wake up. And go on to sleep. When you wake up, it's all over. That's just that simple. Okay? Nothing to be afraid about. Mm-mm. I done been through it. A lot of people done been through it. I'm still here. You seeing me? Okay. You'll be all right. Trust and believe. Say prayers before you go to sleep, too. That if you don't make it on this side, Lord, please take me to the other side. Because you done already lived in hell over here. You don't want to go live in another eternal hell. Nah, that ain't going to be good. Um, Peace, don't be scared. That's right, holistic. You tell her. Kelly said, "How old were you when you got menopause?" 40, right after the partial hysterectomy. And 57 when it stopped. Oh, because of medication for depression. That's what they gave me. Mm-hmm. Um, what's up, JP? How's it going? Sick of y'all trolling ass. I wished I could take some and pop you, make it sting while you coming over here messing with folks. You ain't got nothing to do. Y'all ain't got no life. Y'all ain't got no man. Y'all ain't got no children. Y'all ain't got no job. Y'all is sad. I ain't never met nobody ain't got none of that. Just on people's pages, just coming up in here knowing I ain't gonna never read it. My moderator's on top of that game. Go find you something to do. Alrighty. Sing I'm good. These rods and screws with arthritis is not the business. What you? I don't know nothing about no rods, no screws. With in your hip, in your okay. I thought you meant they put some rods and screws in you for arthritis. I'm trying to get it to myself together. Okay. Uh-huh. Kelly, you just subscribed. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Come on in. We're on a virtual cruise ship out here called a Fantastic Voyage. We kick back, relax, having fun, enjoying the ride. We don't tend to bother nobody. We get bothered sometimes, but I done learned how to ignore them. They got nothing to do with what we got going on over here. This our business, okay? And what goes on chatting with me, Ms.V, stays on chatting with Ms.V. If they ain't a part of it, then they ain't got no business saying nothing about it, okay? That's how it going down over here. Leave us alone. We ain't bothering you. We don't care about you. Come on. I hope it gets better holistic. All right. Storm today in Houston by 3 p.m. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got food in the house, but I better go cook me something though and be full just in case. Today and tomorrow, heavy rainstorm today. When is it coming? It's been looking like this all week long. Hey, Sweetness. Sweetness, you done left me too. I ain't seen you. You been gone for a minute. I be missing my folks. I know every name coming to my chat. I don't know what y'all look like. It don't matter. But I remember the names. Uh-huh. But welcome back. I don't need to know where you been, what you been doing. Welcome back. Let's see. Kelly, yo, no problem. I love listening to this lady, this woman. Okay, got a lot of wisdom. I done been through a lot of stuff. Uh-huh. Probably everything you done been through, I done been through. Why? Because I'm old. That's why. Okay. If you still 50, you can't understand it because I got 20 years your senior. You ain't been through the stuff I've been through. You little sheltered baby. I ain't been sheltered. I've been out there in the world trying to make a living for myself and my family. Yeah. Hello to the sugars. All right. Doctor said keep it elevated and use ice and lidocaine. You would do what the doctor say then. He told you that for a reason. I wish I had menopause. I'm 30. I hate my period. Kelly, do not ever say you wish you had menopause. Your menstrual cycle is never going to be as bad. Them periods are not ever going to be as bad as menopause. Now, take it from somebody who done been through all of them. I'm telling you now, stop the foolery. It ain't but once a month. It ain't but a few days. At the most, 7. Usually it's 3 to 4. 5. You want in the average range. No. Don't ever wish that. Because this gonna be, look, let's talk about this. Stop right here. Going through your cycle, your menstrual cycle. is going to be a little bit longer than hopefully menopause is. But it's once a month. It's only a few days. You get on the other side where you going through menopause, and it's going to be every day. Ain't no breaks in between. It might be 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. Boom, 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 boom. It hits you. Night sweats. When you done laid down, your body is supposed to be rested. And you waking up, changing clothes because you soaking wet. Girl, no, take that statement back. Erase that whole thing out of there. Say, I put this in the atmosphere, Lord, but I'm taking it back. You don't have no clue what you talking about. Take it from me. I would never lie to you. I know stuff like that I done been through, where I told you I done almost lost my mind. I can't with you now, Kelly. Go on with that. Kelly said, be careful what you wish for. I know that's right. See, Chef Back is with me on that. Why have my 4 kids? I'm done. Okay. But your body ain't done. You ain't create this body. Okay. This body was created by the good Lord. Okay. Up above. And we can't do what we want to do about everything in life. And some things, medical science, you think if they couldn't change this stuff, they wouldn't have changed it. They know better than to start working, mess around and create some stuff they ain't familiar with. You have you walking around here acting animalistic. No. Some things just need to take their natural course. You just need to settle down, relax, enjoy however many days, 25, 26, 27 days of the month. Enjoy the other ones too. You should be used to it by now, Kelly. Come on now, Kelly. I don't want to hear that no more. I hate menopause hot flashes about to take me out. Jules, you like music. Get up from there and dance. Work it out. Exercises does help. Go get in the pool. Okay? Swim it out. Go to the weight room. Work it out. Run. Do a lot of walking. Whatever you have to do. Burn off some of that energy. Okay? It'll be better. It ain't going away, but it'll be less on your body. Okay? I'm just saying. Going on now. I started menopause in my late 30s after my hysterectomy. Those hysterectomies will set it off. They will. I'm telling you, it was on a few days. I'm laying up in the bed trying to recuperate from it, and bam! There it comes, just pouring water off of me. I said, oh, I knew what it was. I absolutely knew what I was getting ready to go through. Because I had been around a lot of people, and they had told me about it. And I had experienced some of the things they went through just watching them. 14 years of men. Oh, pause. Yeah, sure is. It can't be that long. It can be less, but it can be up to 14 years or longer. 17 years, good Lord. Yeah. That's a good portion of your life right there. Everybody don't live to get old. Think about it. When you out here with all the foolery, you ain't got time for that. You think you do, but you really don't. Kelly, you're not ready. It's not about the kids, baby. No, it's not. It's about your body and the changes of life your body is going to go through. You were a little girl. There was nothing you had to worry about. All of a sudden, you became an adolescent. And cycles are starting earlier down than they used to. A lot of these girls that's starting their cycles are starting them around 10 years old now. So that is a long time. In my generation, nobody had no cycles that early. I met one young lady, we're still friends today. She started at 10. But she was kind of a heavy set young lady when we were kids. And they tend to start a little bit earlier. I was 15. I was in high school. My daughter was in college. They're following the same pattern, your genetic makeup. When she called me, she was a freshman. Yeah. Be careful what you're asking for, like Chef say. You don't know. You ain't got no idea. You 4 months pregnant. No, she didn't say she was 4 months pregnant. She said she had 4 children. So why should she need a cycle and she done already had her children, Angel? I guess that's what you're talking about. Right holistic, 17 years. Oh, wow. You could be stressed out. That will stop your monthly also. You talking to Brittany. Uh-huh. Fact. Hey, I am Michelle for life. Okay, well, I got to go. Kids are waking up. Love to you all. Okay, Kelly. Keep in mind what we told you now. Just go on through and let it be a natural thing. Talk to you later. Okay. Let's see. Good morning, Ms.V. I'm late. I'll catch the replays. Please do. Y'all go back and catch that replay I did on yesterday morning. Y'all tuned in for the replay on me and my nephew because y'all thought I had a real date, a man date. Uh-huh. But the one that I did before then, y'all didn't catch that one because I ain't having enough views on that one. So I'm asking, would y'all please go back and catch that one too? And that was a good topic, just like today's topic is a good topic. All right, let me get on down to the bottom because we done been on here for a minute now. Sugar, help me. I'm running from menopause. You can't run from it, Tajista. You got to face it. Very few percentage of women don't go through it. Go Getter was one out of everybody else in this chat today. Some things in life you just got to hit head on. It's there. You can't go around it, no matter how you try. Fibroids run on my mom's side of the family. My sister going through menopause, and she be standing in the freezer, and that ain't gonna do no good. It might stop the sweat, but the internal heat from inside ain't gonna stop. Your body is not working. It's like a fever or something inside your body. That's the way your body heats up. Yeah. All right. Everybody like, share, and subscribe, says Kelly. Please do. I'm moving on down. My mama was still having hot flashes at 74. Now, I ain't never heard of that before, Tabitha. I believe you, but I ain't never heard. And Lord bless her soul. I think you said she was 77 and she just stopped. That's almost like a punishment. So it's no age on that bad girl. Wow. She's like probably 1 in a million though, Tabitha. I did research on it. I ain't find nobody in their 70s. Wow. That's very interesting. I'm lost on that I'm suffering with it right now. Yep. You see them people out there, the midlife crisis people. They be trying to be cute with it, especially up in church. Don't do no good. You might as well put that fan down and go on get you something out your purse to dry the sweat up off your face and try to dab it so you won't mess up your makeup. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, y'all in the freezer. Yep. You want to get to anywhere cold. Exactly, Ms.V. I take medication for depression and it helps with my menopause. That's what she gave me, Sting. And she told me don't be afraid of it. Okay? All right. I used to open the freezer door and let that cold blow on me. My mama told me to stop doing that because she said you're going to make yourself sick going from hot to cold. It's terrible. It is. And you really have to stop and think when you're going through it because it'll hit you so fast. But you can feel it coming on. But once it come on, it just come on quick. And it's there before you can do anything. I mean, all you can do is just do what you can do at the time. Just try to keep your mind in check because that's what it works on. It'll tell you how stable you really are. All right, y'all. I have passed my hour a long time ago. I got to get these papers out today. Try to get my Murners down. I should have had they gone. From the 401k my husband had that we didn't know nothing about, but Fidelity found it. And that's the main thing. If I do that today, I feel like I'm an accomplished person. Probably won't be back today, but y'all have a great weekend. Don't know when I'm coming back. Probably maybe by Sunday. Tomorrow's going to be Saturday. I'll be down at the church because I do the prep work sitting down, to prepare. I work in the kitchen. So after the funerals, they always come back to the church and eat there, the families and the friends and stuff. So I sit down and do what I can do, sit down there. And I'll be down there all day Saturday. If one funeral is at 11 and another one is at 2, that's an all-day mission for me. But Saturday night, I'm going to be staying in Texas City with Miss Margaret. I'm spending the night at her house Saturday night. So I probably won't come on unless Miss Margaret, Miss Margaret like to come out here and talk to y'all. So if Miss Margaret want to come on this and that, that's who we are. We'll come on and talk to y'all Saturday night. Miss Margaret is 81 and she is a character. Trust and believe. She will have y'all rolling laughing. She's on some of my videos out here. So maybe Saturday night, but I ain't gonna promise. But until then, y'all take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the things you do over here in support of this channel. Thanks for being a member, for renewing your membership. I just love y'all. I thank y'all for everything because you don't have to do it, but you chose to. So y'all have a great weekend. I'll see you later. And much love to each and every one of you. I enjoyed talking with you today in the chat.